remiss not to tell you how and when we got started. So about 2.5 years ago, almost a little over that now, a guy by the name of Rick Heath, who's been in the direct sales world for about 30 years now. I've been in it almost a decade, and but I started about at the beginning of this year. But Rick he kind of had morphed a older company into what TrūAura is today, rebranding the overall theme and bringing over consultants from there, but then all completely reinventing the product. Why did he reinvent the product? Because he wanted to look at how could you disrupt a multi-billion-dollar industry. The biggest growth areas in our country right now, whenever you look at business, are people that are doing it differently, whether that's Amazon, whether it's Airbnb, Lyft, Uber, those type things. And I'm talking non-pandemic stuff, that they look at a huge industry and do it differently. Amazon looked at retail and said, there has to be a better way. And look, now they're the largest company in the world and a direct seller because they connect the end consumer with the brand without the middleman of the retail. Then you got Lyft and Uber that they don't own, they're the largest transportation companies in the world, but own no actual cars. It's kind of crazy. Airbnb, the largest hotel in the world, but own no hotels. They're disruptors. And so what Rick saw a couple of years ago, he had the vision of saying, hey, we talk about flora and a healthy gut a lot, microbiomes, those type words about bacteria in our gut, and making sure that we have a healthy flora so that our gut and our organs can thrive, right? Well, one organ that is kept out of that is what is facing the outside world, and that has more bacteria that touches it every single day than anything else. Well, we need to have a head-to-toe solution, step in TrūAura, that actually can give a solution for that. Because we're coming in touch with bacteria on a regular basis, all day, every day, with our largest organ on our body, on and in our body. And we wanted to come up with a solution. And so that was his vision of looking at a centuries-old industry with skincare and saying there has to be something different, something that someone hasn't thought of quite like that yet. He found this niche and said, hey, let's really dive into it and see what it looks like and help grow the awareness of this. We've been doing great, even in the last 7-8 months in pandemic times, growing at double-digit growth month over month. I'm telling you, you're at the right place at the right time. And I'm excited you're here tonight. So join me on the journey for this evening to hear the Trū Solutions that we have here at TrūAura. So, let me turn my clicker on. My name is Phillip Yarbrough. If you didn't catch that at the beginning, I'm the Director of Sales here at TrūAura. Again, like I said, I joined back early of this year. And by the Director of Sales, I work for the corporate team. And so I lead the sales team, the field, those looking at the business. And so I'm excited because I love being on the ground floor of somewhere, helping build the bandwagon, not just jumping on it. We are still in that time. And I'm going to go over that in just a minute. So, but before we do that, I want to touch base on who we are. I want to start right here at the middle picture. Why the middle picture? Because this is the intersection of which all decisions with our company are made. I am not naive enough to think that other companies don't talk about these four things. Not at all. In fact, I've been at some wonderful companies in direct sales and non-direct sales companies over my 22-year history of sales management. I got to tell you, a lot of companies talk about this. And it's really easy to talk about it when times are rocking, whenever sales are going well and product development's well and all the wheels are greased just right and the company's running smooth and the economy's great. But it is whenever situations and circumstances come into play, the speed bumps of our life, the walls that come up, the paralyzation that we have that truly defines the character of a company. I started in February with TrūAura. Within 1 month, the country went on lockdown. What I can tell you is that the decisions, the transparency, the vulnerability, and the heart of this company has risen to the surface. Much how gold is refined. It's the heat around gold liquefies it, brings impurities to the surface so they can be scraped, and the character of a company is revealed. Well, I got to tell you, I've been so impressed by the leadership of the company, the family-owned business that Rick and his wife started the business. His 2 sons work in the business. His daughter is a consultant in the business. It is a family-owned and run business. I love being a part of something like that because it gives you a sense of community. Taking me to this picture on the left, a puzzle that is put together and you don't see the borders yet. Why? And I picked this picture very intentionally. Why? Because if you could see the borders, it shows limitations. It shows that we've grown to where we're going to grow to, that the picture is being filled in. Also notice that the puzzle pieces all aren't in place. Those pieces that are outside of the puzzle that haven't been placed yet, there is a specific place for each one of them, much like there is a place for you. That all qualities and characteristics and skill sets that you've developed within your previous career, in your previous life, whatever it might be, as a mom, as a wife, as a husband, whatever it might be, you've developed skill sets along the way that we're looking for your puzzle piece. That you're a part of what we're building here, and we can't wait to absorb you into the family known as TrūAura. On the right-hand side of the screen, you see somebody reaching down to help them up to the summit of a mountain. I don't know if you've ever climbed like a 14er, which would be a 14,000 foot mountain. I've done 7 of them. Yeah, you kind of lose your breath, and along the way, you think, I'm not going to be able to do this. And in fact, I did one that was a 17,000 foot climb, and I literally got to the top and I lost my breath and got sick and altitude sickness and all of that. But what happens along the way is you start to doubt yourself and wonder, can I do this? Somebody doesn't pick you up and put them on your back. They don't give you a hand out. They give you a hand up. And that's what we want to represent here at TrūAura. We want to reach out and give you that hand up, not a hand out. We want to develop the skill sets that are within you, maybe develop some new ones in you, and also set you up for success. That's who we are. That's why we do what we do. And so you might be wondering, who are some of the people and why do they do what they do? Well, first, this is April, and I always love to share at least one testimony during our time together. April happens to be our #1 seller. We just had our big conference this last week. It was a virtual conference with 650 people that showed up, about a quarter of our total consultant count. And it was a wonderful time. And we celebrated April because she was the top seller over the last year from July to July. This happened to be in April, the month of April, and she sold over $11,000 this month. She did it again in June, just 2 months later, and she's kind of gotten in that rhythm of every other month selling over $10,000. I'll share with you in a little bit of what that looks like and why and how much she can make off of that. We have a very generous compensation plan that I think that it's going to really open your eyes to what you can be here. One thing that April loves is the flexibility that this direct sales industry, not just TrūAura, but the industry provides. She loves being able to hang out. I get to talk to her a lot. Hang out with her kids in the afternoon. She works her business strong in the morning, and she loves being able to throw on her ball cap, keep her pajama pants on, and go live on Facebook on her own channel with many people and friends go on our VIP page, which you all learned on how to do here through our different equipping tools. So whenever we talk about TrūAura, I want to guide you through the next probably 15 minutes. And one model that I like to follow is somebody that I absolutely love. His name's Simon Sinek. And we follow the how, the why, and the what we do. All right. First, where are we in our product adaption curve? If you've never heard of this, this is just how the public adopts your company. All right. How they receive it, at what speed and what pace do they receive your company. So think of it as like an iPhone. A new iPhone comes out. You've got people that are the inventors of it, like that they're the beta testers and all that. It's very small percentage, but they give feedback on what the product is. Then you have the early adopters. These are the people that are waiting in line at the store. They got to have it first, right? They got to be first. They want the new technology. They might need it for business, whatever it might be, or they might just be waiting for that upgrade, right? Then you have the early majority. That's whenever the sales really start taking off. These are the people that didn't wait in line, waited for maybe a couple of the glitches to get out of the way, or just didn't want to wait. And so they just showed up a couple weeks later, got the phone, but that's really whenever it takes off. The late majority is like, I'll wait until later on, whenever the price comes down, whatever it might be. And then you got the laggards who never get a new phone. They still got the Razor, right? So that follows that. So where are we? Where is TrūAura in this product adaption curve? Well, the great news is we're still in the single digits. We're still in the first 2.5 years of the business. And it's a beautiful time to be looking at this business. Why? Because the innovators are like the Rick or the Steve Jobs. Yes, I just compared Steve Jobs and Rick. And they're the ones that have a vision and they say, who's going to follow me? And in the first 2.5 years, we've had people say, yeah, I'll follow you anywhere, Rick. Let's go. And we're growing. We're expanding. But the people that have gotten us to where we are right now aren't the ones that will all take us into the future. That is where you come in. You are the future of TrūAura. As a potential looking at this business of starting your own TrūAura business. And we're in the first 8%, 9%. We haven't even gotten to that early majority yet, or even the backside of the early adopters of where it really starts to take off. Hopefully that excites you. I got to tell you, you're at the right place at the right time. It's exciting for me to be able to be joining a company during this time. It's a lot of fun. It's a wild ride up, and you can really make some good income in it and find purpose and mission while you're on the way. So we're going to follow this model of the why is towards the impact. We're going to start there. Then the how is the flexibility. The disruption is the what, the product that we do. So the why. First, whether you're doing this part-time, full-time, or big time, I want to tell you this right now. You can impact other people's lives, whether that's giving them a business model that they can grow their own business, or they start to see the marked effect of our product on their life. They start getting compliments on their skincare. Maybe some skin conditions that start getting better. Or maybe it's just that they start getting that youthful look back. I got to tell you, I've never really had a skincare routine, and I started seeing an impact within a week. I'd always thought that I had pretty good skin. It wasn't until I knew, once I had good skin, I didn't realize how bad my skin felt beforehand. You might be joining us tonight because you love the product and you want to be able to share it with some of other people in a meaningful way. That takes me into the word meaning. Whenever you make an impact in other people's lives, whether it's through product or a business model, it gives you meaning. And whenever you have meaning, you feel significant. And whenever you go to bed at night, you feel fulfilled in what you did throughout the day. It helps you spring out of bed a little bit differently in the morning because you're able to impact other people's lives. You see, it's not about selling product. You might be coming here today saying, I've never sold anything. Great. The best people in our industry and in this company never sold anything either. Yes, that's true, because they're solvers. They find somebody's issues, problems, roadblocks in their lives and help change it with the product. They're problem solvers. The final thing is purpose. If you can add meaning and significance to your own life by making impact in other people's lives, it gives you purpose to move forward in the day. Hopefully this makes sense. It's something that I'm truly passionate about, and why I love this industry, that I abandoned the traditional corporate world to come over here, because you get to impact people's lives on a daily basis. So how do we do it? We do it through a direct sales model. I want you to throw out your preconceived notions of what it is, or even if you've been in it for 30 years, 50 years, 10 years. Throw it out. It's changed. The direct sales world has changed completely in the last 5 years. It's turned into a customized shopping experience. It's about the gig economy. It's about the flexibility. It's full-time flex, part-time, or big time, like I said on the last slide. It's that gig economy, those disruptors that I mentioned earlier. They're all about flexibility and control of your own schedule, not being on somebody else's, but being on yours. What effort you put in is what you get out of it. That's what direct sales has developed into. In fact, it's really what direct sales was in the very beginning. It was about relationships. That relationships grew the business. People were proud of what they did, that they impact other people's lives. And in fact, the gig economy, it's a big economical keyword right now on any news channel. Direct sales was the very first gig economy. You're at the right place at the right time. Jump on board, especially at the beginning stages where you can really take advantage of what we're doing here. So what do? We sell amazing skincare. As I mentioned earlier, we talk about microbiomes and bacteria, those type things, and developing a healthy flora for your skin, the largest organ on your body, and that you're able to have a healthy environment for your skin to thrive. It's not all these other things. And what we do, we're able to equip you with the knowledge of what that looks like. The person that invited you onto the call tonight, they sell it every day. But then we have our YouTube channel where Gary, our product guru, the head of product development, he meets with our field every Tuesday and does a Facebook Live and gives tips about our products. But then he also has YouTube videos that gives all the information that you need. You don't have to want for knowledge here. You just bring the desire, and you will have the knowledge to grow your business. The product preserves, supports, and supplements the skin so that you see the noticeable results here on the left-hand side of the screen. And that's what I love about what we do. That it provides noticeable results for someone. And when you provide the results, that's when loyalty kicks in. So how do you start your TrūAura business? How do you start it? You start it on relationships, not product. How do you grow your business? You build that on results. The noticeable results that people see. That's how you'll grow it. But you have to be willing in the beginning to grow your business through relationships. That's what direct selling is. It's reaching out to those people that mean something to you, that want to support you, and getting over that fear and reaching out to them and saying, hey, will you support me? And guess what? They will. They love you. They want to help you. They want you to be successful. And we want to walk hand in hand to help you do that, to be prepared to start your business. The good thing is you don't have inventory or website cost or email and all this, customer service, shipping. You don't have to worry about any of that. We handle it from this side. And so whenever you look at the training and the tools that that go into what you do. We have the website, we have the app, we have our YouTube channel, we have our Facebook group. We train on that. We've had over 5 different hour-long training sessions with Lindsay Tompkins, a world-renowned social media and virtual trainer. Because in these times, we wanted to equip our field. It costs nothing to anyone in the field to come hear our training. We still have all of her videos that whenever you join, you get to watch those and really equip yourself for success. We have a replicated website that actually has your name attached to it. So they don't just go to the TrūAura website, they go to your website. They go to your app. You have back office for the reporting and resource library so that you can feel equipped to grow your business. So whether you're joining us as an entrepreneur that is the visionary that sees ideas and goes, man, that would be a great idea, I'm going to do that, and you're uber competitive. Maybe you don't even know you have the entrepreneurial spirit. Or maybe you're joining us because you have that, you're just burned out. Maybe you've been furloughed, and if that's you, I feel for you. But we want to have a soft landing place for you. You might be the power mom. I love power moms because I have one, or I had one. She's now an empty nester and more of a grandmother than a power mom. But I love the power mom because the more that you have on your plate, it's almost like the more efficient you become. I don't know how you do it. You're a superhero. That's what we think of you here. And we want to actually build into you and actually give you an opportunity to have adult conversations. To have a sense of belonging to a group that you can call your own. A sisterhood. The second act, maybe you've moved into a time of retirement, or maybe you've retired from being a power mom, or maybe you were furloughed. It's okay. But sometimes you get to that point where you're just bored and you want to fill your time. You want to impact other people's lives with some of the wisdom and knowledge that you've gained over the years. Well, we've got the place for you. You're at the right place at the right time. There's many other people that have joined us, whether it's professional field or looking for a supplement income to maybe pay for vacations, schools, debt, whatever it might be. We have a place for you, and we'd love for you to join the TrūAura family. In fact, I have 3 friends that want to share just testimonial what TrūAura means to them.
TrūAura is right for me is because it just gave me the choice to create the life that I choose and the flexibility to serve in my community and live the life that I love and not through somebody else.
I love with TrūAura that I can drop everything I'm doing and yet take my business on my phone and just go out into the world that I need to live and have my TrūAura business right with me.
I have the freedom and the flexibility to make money when I choose.
TrūAura fills that need for us to be able to work side by side and have fun, to feel confident because our skin looks so great, and to help others so their whole families, their skin looks amazing. So I love the helping of the people, and I love the fact that I get to work with amazing people.
The flexibility. That's a huge benefit in this day and age. You want to have the flexibility to come and go and take care of those and take care of yourself. And that's a huge thing. And I think we need that in our society to be able to have that.
The biggest benefit is knowing that it's something that I can be very authentic about, and it fits with my lifestyle.
I love all the friends that I have all over the country. I have lifelong friends that I have to this. I just love that. I love that I can choose and create friends all over the country.
You can really make money with this, with selling the products. You can really make money from day one. You get to just take the product and go start sharing it with others. Keep it as simple as you want to make it. I live a very busy lifestyle, and it's all on my phone, just everywhere I go. So go to bed, work on my phone, and then work on my business. Selling hundreds of dollars, from wherever I am.
For me, the opportunity is just simple. It's like talking to your mom across the table.
Keep it fun, keep it easy, But you got to keep talking to people, you know, communicate, and meet people where they are. So like most of my friends and family are on the internet, Facebook in the evening, you know, late evening after you put the kids to bed, so then go to work then.
If I didn't believe in the opportunity, I couldn't share it. And I fully share this opportunity, whether you are a customer, whether you're a client, whether you want it to change your entire life. This is the best opportunity out there in the entire world.
It's just sharing what you're passionate about.
I love that, because I actually, I put this presentation together without watching that video. And they didn't know that I was going to be doing this presentation. So it really coincides very much so with what I've been saying all day, all night. Flexibility, income, potential, work in the business. We want to be there for you, and we want to equip you to be successful. And so whenever we look at that, how do you earn an income? Well, we have a tiered commission structure, and from day one as a new consultant, you're going to earn 20% for your join month for the first month. You're going to be at that level unless you sell more. If you get to the other levels, obviously you'll earn more, but you're going to be right there. Everything that you sell in those first couple months, you're going to earn 20% unless you hit the higher tiers. It's a tiered commission structure. What I love about direct sales is that it isn't the traditional model where it is like the more you sell, the less percentage you're going to get. You understand, like that in the traditional sense of selling and in the corporate world, if I grow an account to a $5 million account, they actually take that account away from me because I'm selling too much. They bring it in-house because the margins have gotten smaller because we had to give discounts or whatever it might be on that product. Or if you grow it to like $1 million account and you were getting paid at 10%, now you're getting paid at 5%. And in fact, traditional selling at the retail level, like consider Nordstrom. Nordstrom, if you go sell there, you're on 100% commission and you get paid 6% commission. Yes, that's what they're down to now. The minimum you're getting paid here is 20 and up to 50. So for instance, if you sell over $2,500 in a month, and because of our TLC program, our loyalty club, our loyalty program, if you get 17 people per month up on the loyalty program, you're already hitting the 2,500. You don't have to sell a thing all month because your loyalty program is getting you there. I got to tell you, it's a wonderful compensation program. For instance, April that I shared earlier, selling at $11,000, she made just $5,500 that month on her sales alone, not counting what she earned on her team as a director. You can really make money here, just as I said in the testimonials. If you have any further questions, please reach out to me. I really do appreciate that. As I mentioned, I'd share my cell phone number, so jot it down, 214-908-3221. 214-908-3221. Whatever solution is there for you, whether it's a clean and safe, healthy products, whether it's a flexible side gig that you just want to be able to fill some of your time and also make an income, that's whether it's replacement or a supplemental income, whether you just want to be able to have that technology around. You know, even just love the product already and you want to be able to earn a deeper discount. Maybe you just want to make a difference in somebody else's lives. I'd love to hear from you. Again, my number is 214-908-3221. Reach out to me. Reach out to the person who invited you to this call. They saw something special in you, and I'm sure I will as well. Hope you have a wonderful evening and have a great night. Thanks for your time tonight.